Hey, good morning, CCA Intermediate Algebra students. It is Thursday. Continuing on with our quadratics that we're going through to make sure we remember how to do them. Plus, they're super important moving forward for you. Today we're talking about completing the square. I know we've already done this, so this should be review for you. Should be pretty simple, but I want to drive this. We're going to drive home completing the square a little bit harder than what we had done in the book, just to make sure we have a full understanding of it. So, starting fairly simple, let's talk about completing the square. First of all, you all know that a standard quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus b of x plus c. Just so you know some of the terminology, a is your coefficient of x squared. So a is your leading coefficient of x squared, b is your x coefficient, and c is your constant. So when we're talking about constant, it's always your c term. So when we talk about completing the square and we're trying to find what is the, oopsie, didn't mean to move that around. I actually want those two to be locked in place. When we're talking about the missing constant term, so you can see on this equation right here, there is no c term. And if we're going to make this a perfect square quadratic, what is the missing term from this one? Well, if you remember, to find that c term, we had that formula where it was you take your b term, oops, I should have that one locked in place too. You take your b term and you divide it by 2a. Now, you're going to notice your a term here should always be 1. That's what we're always looking to get that to. So really it's b divided by 2, and then you square that number. So in this case, what is 18 divided by 2? 9. And what's 9 squared? 81. So your answer is 81. Okay, not very difficult. If we take a look at this one, our b term is negative 20. Negative 20 divided by 2 is negative 10. Negative 10 squared, or negative 10 times itself, would be, that's right, 100. Not much to it. It took me, and I'm not kidding you, it took me all of about 30 seconds to do all 4 of these correctly and get them done. I know that math comes a little easier to me, so I bet it might take you up to 90 seconds possibly, so to do this one. Pretty easy con. I know you also are doing your quiz number 3 on there, so remember you can take that as many times as you like until you get the score you like on that one. Hopefully it doesn't take you too long. Should be a fairly simple day for you, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.